It better be a building that's phenomenal and is second to none. Otherwise, you're going to risk your investment. You're going to have vacancies. So the sixth and final disadvantage I want to go over with you, and this one is very, very important. And as a businessman, as an entrepreneur, this one hits me really, really hard.
Hits me right in the heart. This one hits me right in the heart. You're bound to lose money. This one really kind of hits me in the heart because, he's a
businessman, an entrepreneur.
Yeah, it basically keeps me from making money. And it is, you're bound to lose money either way you go. So call me up right now for that life business of a lifetime.
What is number 6?
I got to build up anticipation.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, try to do a show here.
It's called control. The name of the game, when you open up a business, the luxury is having control to do what you want, how you want, whatever you want to do, how you want to decorate, how you want to furnish.
Which day is Boner Tuesday?
You get a taco.
Yeah, you got a taco and a boner, and you put those together, and it's a really interesting day around the suite. Let me tell you that. Now, you got to lawyer up for that one because you're liable to get people pissed off. But I continue the tradition to this day in my own house. I get one of those I get the Ortego soft shells is what I do. You want a real surprise when you bite into that taco? Hey now, just a bit of Frankie B. A bit of Frankie P, if you know what I mean. Oh my God.
Design. That's the power of being in business for yourself. Why would you want control from a franchise? You know what this is like? It's like working for someone else.
Don't say.
What are you talking about, Frankie? Lots of people work for other people, and it works out just fine.
Yeah, most people work for other people.
Yeah, most people work for other people, at least at some point in their life.
Yes.
Yeah, and it works out just fine.
And all of this sounds fantastic, Frankie. Yeah, yes. Do I want to just go open up a salon where I'm renting out chairs and the building's running itself? We're in the middle of the beautiful country down by the river.
Yeah, down by the river.
I'm decorating however I would like. All of this sounds fantastic if I have unlimited amounts of cash.
That's right.
I mean, I could do anything I want then.
Yeah.
I'm in full control.
Listen, why don't I go with the proven track record rather than some wild stranger that has so far yet to give me one indication that he knows what he's talking about? Mm-hmm. Frankie B's brand new Frankie B's House of Cards, Salon Canoes.
Salon Canoe.
Why do people want to, you want to get your hair done on a canoe? Traveling down a class floor rapid. That's where people want to get their hair done.
They're eccentric.
I made this idea up 21 years ago. They're unique and eccentric.
When I go into business, I don't want anybody telling me what to do. It's my business. But if you go to franchise, it's not yours. It's theirs. Because you can't do anything. Anything you want to do. Anything. It's a phone call. Mr. Franchise, can I do this? In 99...
Mr. Franchise. Yes. I'd like to hire Frankie B as a consultant. I don't think so. Mr. Franchise says no. Mr. Franchise, we'd like to have Boner Thursday around the office. Mr. Franchise approves. Please write a standard operating procedure for all other franchisees. Send us photographs and let it be done. I mean, come on, Frankie. There's a reason why they put these processes in place.
Right.
Do you think McDonald's would be the same company if everybody could just do what the fuck they wanted to do? I worked at McDonald's. If everybody do what they wanted to do, your burger would have been laced with Jesus Christ LSD half the time. I mean, come on. Oh, my God. Whoa. Yeah. You're missing the point, bud. You're missing the whole point.
100% of the time, if it's not in their books and their outline, it's a no. You have no control. Here, being in business, it's freedom. We go to franchise, you have no freedom. You're under control. You're under their thumb. You always got that pressure. That's no way to do business. All right?
I just wonder who's under whose thumb.
First of all, if you actually buy into a franchise, you know what you're doing. It's not like you were forced into slave labor over here under somebody's control, whip, chain. I mean, you know the drill.
You know the drill.
Yeah, you're buying into somebody else's proven method.
That's right. That's why they're selling a franchise. Yeah. It's because they figured out how to crack the code of making money and stamping it out across the country or the territory or region.
Replicating it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so they have a proven track record. Now, do every one of them make money? Of course not. Either does every business. I can guarantee every one of your Salon Suies ain't cracking $1 million a year either. It doesn't make any sense. Now, I'm not saying the franchise model is the right model for every business.
Sure.
But if what you're trying to convince people, why don't you just try and convince people to use you as a consultant rather than trying to convince them not to use the franchise? Because to me, everything you've told us makes me want to run to the franchise. Yeah, immediately. I'm on my way to the franchise. Give me the phone number at the end of this presentation.
Mr. Franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Frankie scared me. He does that. That's why Mr. Franchise is here. To help you make millions of dollars. With our proven track record of success. Can I do you mind if I feed everybody chili bean tacos as they walk in the door for, farting Fridays? Bad idea. It's not in the standard operating procedure. Request denied. But I want to do what I want to do. You're an idiot. That's why we have the book. To make sure idiots don't fuck shit up. You're a moron. You're a moron, Bill. That's why we keep an eye on you. That's why you pay us money to send our inspectors in monthly to make sure you do not have ideas like farting Friday. Bill, what are you thinking? This is almost as good as Wee Wee Wednesdays, where anybody can pee wherever they want to. The answer is no.
But if I was with Frankie Salon Suie,
go ahead, go over to Frankie Salon Suie. Use your wee wee over at the Suie. I don't know if you've noticed, but Frankie lives in a college dorm. Frankie's daughter graduated from college in 2007, and he lived there ever since. But feel free. Mr. Franchise approves your request to build a Salon Suie.
oh my God,
Bill, let me do you the favor and say no to all additional requests you think of. Consider this a general no. Aw, man, I should have gone with Frankie D's Salon Suies. That should be a commercial he puts out. Like some disembodied head. Just like flying around.
oh my God.
Salon Suites Consulting Services from House of Salons. You want control?
Why so many names? From House of Salons comes House of Salons Consulting Services. Why don't you just call it consulting service? I don't understand anything.
No.
Yeah.
It was not well thought out.
I got a great idea for the name of a business. From House of Salons comes House of Salons Consulting Services for House of Salon Suites. It's easy. It's catchy. I'm going to make it into a bumper sticker. I work for House of Salons by House of Salons Suites.
House of Salons.
House of Salons.
You want control of your life? You want control of your business? You want your freedom?
Yeah.
There's an alternative out there from franchising. It's called House of Salon Suite Consulting Services. It's freedom for life. I get you thinking a little bit. Are you wondering?
Oh, you got me thinking a lot, Frankie. You got these wheels turning.
You're thinking a little bit.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. I never want to hear another business opportunity from you again.
What exactly is the best choice? Is it House of Salon Suite Consulting Services, or is it a franchise? Well, we've all heard the phrase, the biggest no-brainer on earth. Well, if you choose my company, folks, it will be
The biggest no-brainer on the history of Earth is like that mortgage guy. It's the biggest no-brainer in the history of Earth.
Oh,
but he said on the history of Earth. I'm literally no-brainer standing on a book called The History of Earth. I don't get it, but whatever.
the biggest no-brainer on earth. I've got so many different advantages, so many better advantages.
I've got so many ideas.
I know, I was going to say.
Spilling out
Rattling
of my head.
around.
Yeah. You know how hard it is to spread butter on toast? I use the palm of my hand. It works so much better. You want ideas like this in your salon? Call Frankie B.
Over a franchise. I could be here for hours telling you all about them. But for the length of this video, we're going to hit on a few of the key points. The first one is experience. If you hire a company without experience, it's a death trap in this business.
What experience does he have?
Yeah. The one salon with 3 stylists
That showed up.
The other 3 couldn't even be bothered to show up on opening day. Didn't look like the owner was happy. Probably spent $1 million extra. They're like, Jesus, what did I get myself into?
I wanted control.
I wanted control over everything.
Okay, let's just be clear. For the first point that he's about to make, which I'm sure none of them will make any sense, but the first one is experience. Now, he doesn't seem to have any, and the franchises do.
Yeah, has been doing this for more than 21 years. Supercuts has been around since the 80s.
Yeah.
Hire a company that can successfully navigate you through the entire process, start to finish, ribbon cutting. That's the key to success.
Start to finish, ribbon cutting. I could
just cut that ribbon and boom.
You don't mind if I use my own shears, do you? I had these made specially for this occasion. They're square. Look.
Start to bottom, ribbon cutting.
Top to bottom, from beginning to end, ribbon cutting, because that's where the business ends.
Magic
that's right.
happens.
The magic is done. The magic happens building the actual salon suite. Once you open it, forget about it. You're good. Don't worry about me. I'm out of here.
If you hire a franchise, chances are you're going to be working with employees that have only worked there 2 months, 6 months, maybe a year. They only know what their bosses.
You just built the franchise.
What? You just built a fucking building. They're also only going to be working there. When you build Frankie B's House of Salon Suites, we literally ship in people that have been working at your location for many years. It's time travel. It's complicated. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to talk about the details here on this video.
You're going to be working with people that just started.
Yeah, what? What?
Taught them. They only know what's in their handbook. There's no personal one-on-one that you're going to get with the owner, the one with the experience, like you're going to get with me. If you want to put your faith, your hard-earned money in the hands of a company with the same footprint, the same design, the same stale ideas that they've had for the last 10 to 15 years.
The same millions of dollars they've been making for the same 15 years. If you really want to make money like all those other large companies, well then fine, go ahead. You're not for me. then put down this presentation right away. If you're into losing hundreds of thousands of dollars before the door even opens, Frankie B has got you covered. There's probably a few people, I would imagine, that watch this video. They're like, wow, Frankie B's the way to go.
Yeah,
because because there are just some.
I don't want to buy into the franchise.
I don't want to buy into that franchise model. He clearly pointed out all the flaws in the franchise model.
And when you open your doors, you're out of style? Go ahead. You're going to suffer on that. The key in success in this business is experience, fresh ideas, someone who thinks outside the box, not in a handbook. Another monster advantage I have in...
Not a handbook, not any kind of standard operating procedure.
Throw that handbook out the window.
Wait, I have some
We're making shit up as we go here.
Yeah, that's right. Wait, I've got some processes. Do you have a pen? This is part of my consulting magic. What if we swept up every 48 to 56 hours? What do you think? Sounds like I did just come out all day long. I don't even know.
I got more where those came from.
I'm like a savant. I'm like a salon savant. I got way more than those come from. What about a machine that blows hot air and dries people's hair off?
I thought about this 20 years ago.
Yep. What about buying our shit at Walmart instead of at Bob Steele? No, not a good idea? Okay, well, there's a few stinkers in the group.
This is probably going to open your eyes. Does this open your eyes? I'm going to save you hundreds of thousands of dollars. You know where this money belongs?
I literally cannot close my eyes.
Frankie, it's a Mr. Franchise. It doesn't cost hundreds of thousands of dollars to open up a Supercuts. I don't know where you're getting your numbers, but Mr. Franchise says incorrect.
Belongs in your pocket. Now that right there is $4,000. If you go with a franchise and you open up a bigger building, you're going to be paying $4,000 a month in royalty fees for the rest of your life, or for as long as you're in business with that company. How does that make you feel? I got so many better things that we can do with that money, like opening up some more Salon Suites.
With $4,000? What are you building out of? Aluminum foil?
You got an extra 4K?
Yeah, you got an extra 4K?
Let's go get a big, huge building, put a bunch of stylists in there, and go on vacation. Yeah. Do a ribbon cutting. Bam.
Let's go get some saran wrap and toothpicks at Walmart. We're going to open 12 of these babies. Folding chairs on sale now at Dollar General. Let's go.
$4,000.
$4,000.
More.
Oh my God. That's only $48,000 a year, by the way, to actually make money.
Then giving it every month to a franchise. Month 1, $4,000. Month 2, $8,000. Month 3,
17 grand. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me get my calculator out. We're getting into the big numbers. We're getting into the double digits. That's where things get complicated.
$12,000. You see how this adds up? What can you do with that money? Always keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Do you?
Do you? Are you understanding? How much are your services? So it's $48,000 a year to get your name on the front door and actually get people who know what they're doing in there. Or how much are you? Mm-hmm. I wonder how much his services really are.
We've got to reach out.
Maybe, yeah, we do. Okay, that's what I'm going to do.
We have
to.
I
will.
And what I really like is when I drive by my buildings and I see my name on the door, I love it. I'm proud. I feel good. I smile. Wouldn't you want that? Wouldn't you want your name on the door? Franchises say you need your brand to be successful. No, you don't. I'm the alternative to that garbage, that rhetoric. I'm the alternative. I'm the one who's going to save you hundreds of thousands of dollars.
It always comes back to Frankie. Always, always, always.
Yes.
No matter what the situation.
Yep.
No matter what he's talking about. It doesn't matter. He can't objectively speak about anything. It's always about Frankie. He's got a God complex.
He does.
I'm the one. I'm the guy. I'm the alternative.
I want to drive around
Yeah.
and see my name.
That's right.
I'm the one who's going to brand your building, brand you, brand the inside, the outside, everything about it. What you're about,
Frankie
what
B
you
is
like.
going to be plastered all over everything.
Frankie B is going to blow you up.
I'm going to brand inside, outside, everywhere.
Yeah, what I haven't told you yet is that you're actually going to have to put my name all over the front door. Yeah, he doesn't quite specify. But I have a raging suspicion, as well as a hard-on, that Frankie B is going to make you put his name on the door somewhere.
Frank Bernard's Salon Suite.
That's Salon Suites, House of Cards. All right, well, listen, we almost got to the end of it, but it's just too much fun. We have too much fun with this stuff. So we'll leave it for there right now, and then we'll get back to Frankie B at some point in the future.
We're going to reach out.
We're going to reach out. I'm going to reach out and see if I can get additional information on Frankie B, and I'll let you know. I wish I could. Maybe that's a way I get him on the phone.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a way we actually get him to talk to us
Yes.
about this stuff, unsuspecting. But I have a feeling if he hasn't already, once he finds out what we're actually doing.
Well, we're going to have to go under an alias.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I'll have Astrid call.
I was gonna
We can have
say.
Patrick or somebody
Yes,
call. Yeah.
yes.
We'll figure out a way to get it. Or maybe we'll have Big Will the Champ or something.
Oh,
yeah.
Big Will.
Big Will would do it.
And he's up in New York.
Yeah.
So
they speak the same language. I don't know. They can talk about design in New York, I guess. I'm not really sure. We want to thank everybody who listens. Thank you for taking the time to be part of the TCB family. I want to let you know that you can go to tcbpodcast.com. You can watch all the videos, listen to all the audio, get more information about Krissy and I. Get your collectible TCB sticker. We'll tell you how on the website. You tell us where to send it. It's just that easy. Series 2 coming out in December. We're out of Series 1, so Series 2 coming in December. You want to make sure that you get a part of that. At The Commercial Break on Instagram. Follow us, please. And like and subscribe on YouTube, youtube.com/The Commercial Break. I'll say it again. I'll say it for the next couple of episodes. You may hear, you hear our commercials, the ones that we say, the ones that we talk about our sponsors. Those are called host-read ads, and those are the wonderful sponsors that support the show. But now we additionally occasionally, we will put in actual commercials, like produced commercials, produced by Krissy and I. That is a part of our sponsorship strategy to just make sure that we can continue to do the show for you for free, and we can do it twice a week. So it supports us just a little bit, helps us cover some of the costs and stuff like that. So we do appreciate you understanding, and we're all going to get used to it together, and it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
It really isn't. It's not that big of a deal. And also, I wanted to let you know that if you're in the market for any of our sponsors' products or services, please use the specialized URLs and codes. It tells the sponsors that we're doing our job and keeps them coming back, keeps the show free. It's just a big relationship between all of us. You don't know it yet, but we're all going to be friends real soon.
That's right.
So, I think that's all I can do for today.
I think so, Brian.
What do you think?
I think that's
Anything
true.
else we got to cover?
I don't think so.
Okay. I love you.
I love you.
And I love you out there. Best to you.
Best to you.
And best to you out there in the podcast universe. Until next time, we always say, bye.